Afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
The CDHP sent out a mass warning to all settlements of a nearby sector. Some dangerous Outlanders are on the run, or something like that.
No reason to fret, then. This place is far from civilization, low on resources, and below 0 degrees on a good day. No warm-blooded creature would ever come here by choice. Keep the door open longer, why don't you? I'm freezing my ass off as it is.
What in... Yes! Ah!
Admission, please.
Identification.
Benson, Joseph, you know who I am.
Yeah, we're real buds. Scanner's broken today. Just roll on in.
Hey, look who finally decided to show up for work.
Sarge. Rookie's back.
Hey, kiddo. You've been gone for a spell. How you feeling?
A little less wounded than the last time I was here.
So, is it totally healed?
Pretty much. But I'm not gonna let you hit me, Ed.
I'll let you off this time.
Eddie hits you, Russ detests you, and Quinn refers to you as Kiddo. You're officially one of us.
Thanks. So, did I miss any action?
Not since our encounter.
There's no word on the Raison either.
For 3 months?
Felt like 3 years. Is he gonna stay this time?
Nice to see you too, Russ.
Sater will be back to brief us on Operation Fade this afternoon.
Operation Fade?
The CDHP's response to the Raison threat.
Lame, isn't it? Might as well call it Project Poof, or the Squish Initiative.
There's no telling whether or not we'll be involved. I doubt it.
Come meet me in the lab in 10. I'll brief you on some of our information from unofficial intelligence.
We're all glad you're back, kiddo. All of us excluding Russ.
Sorry I didn't bring the cake, but I did calibrate one of the Jeep's guns to shoot confetti, but I can't remember which. I'm sure we'll find out in the field. Oh, and Joseph?
Yeah?
Welcome back.
Right. Thanks. Good to be home.
6 shots. 6 cones. Good to see your cybernetic eye is still handy.
Quinn.
Joseph? How you been, kid?
I've been better. Before I was stabbed by gargantuan creatures from space.
You're telling me. I thought I was rid of those bastards forever. The war, the memories. Now it's all coming back. But I can do. We all have to do our job.
Sir, Sater already gave me a big speech when I...
Shut up and let an old veteran ramble, will you?
Okay.
Our history hasn't exactly been kind to us when dealing with the Raison. But if we are to face them again, just remember that what we went through in that station, what we lost.
Matt.
There'll be worse things to come. The Raison will test us, and the CDHP will fall for all their tricks. Not to mention Katrin is still out there with her goons.
True.
If we're to do this, I need to know that you can handle it. That you're willing to commit to this fate. To this life.
Joseph, come meet me in the lab and save me from Eddie.
Ooh, shiny.
Don't touch that. Step on it, rookie.
Go for it.
I'll see you around.
Have you found all of them?
We shot them all to bits, like meat through a grinder. Shame there weren't any fresh. I like a good meal after a fight.
You see this? I bet whoever gets his job next time will have more respect for my orders. Leave him. Let them know it was us. The ambassador gave me orders. Begin the war. Someone take the human while it's still fresh. I've never tried human before. There will be no shortage of human meat when this campaign is over. I had better get a taste for it.
If there's a signal, feed, or transmission, given the tools, I can access it.
Great. So you can record tonight's Cops YC. My subscription ran out yesterday.
Sorry I'm late. What's the story?
I haven't been able to find out anything on our mysterious science facility, or its power source. The CDHP did a fine job of locking all records.
Power source.
Joseph?
Huh? I'm listening.
So, we're here because...
Because I did uncover the identity of the lead Raison bastard. His name is Ben-Drak Gul-Ivan, ambassador, strategist, scientist, and consul of the Raison.
The Ambassador Golavan?
You know your war history.
Nerds.
What else did you find?
The ambassador was aboard one of their warships when it was taken down, the only Raison ship to be taken down by humans. It crashed on Earth's surface. The ambassador, as well as most Raison on board, were never accounted for.
Until now. He saved them all in the transporter, right?
Then the CDHP salvaged it for study.
Morons.
It's understandable, trying to adapt such valuable technology. But they should have known. They must have scanned it, run analysis. Fortunate that station ran out of power. I can't even begin to imagine what else that thing had stored inside.
At long last, duty calls. Remember this dance, fellas?
Garu, I believe you have some items for me.
We came upon the station you described. We did not find it.
Reports.
We sacked the whole place. There was still...
You assaulted it? You imbecile! I gave you specific orders to scout the station, not plunder it. If it weren't for our few numbers, I'd have the Zarval here reduce you to atoms. But as it is, there's one last place I need searched. You have the coordinates. Go, now, before the humans wisen up.
But sir, my men are tired.
Very well. After our human friends relocate our prize in response to your reckless initiative, you will make restocking our food supply that much easier. Your choice. It's a wonder the cannibal threat always works. What kind of sadist do they think I am?
Why did you not send us? We would have been far more precise in our search.
I concur. Leave reconnaissance for those that can lurk unseen.
They needed a good bloodshed. Otherwise, they would soon take it out on each other. I need only keep them in line, and that means raising my voice every now and then. Your skills will be put to better use.
What is it you are working on?
As your leader, it is my duty to evaluate all potential threats and assets. I need you two to spy on some people. Outlanders, as the humans call them. Observe them, test them, and return to me with what you have learned. These have been very busy times for me, and things will be much busier now that we can move forward with our plan.
Plan? What plan do you speak of, Ambassador?
My plan to destroy the human race, of course. Why do you ask, Alzra?
With all due respect, Ambassador, I thought the plan was to return home. The humans pose no threat to us.
Who are you to question the ambassador? Zarval scum.
And who are you to call us scum?
Pa, Jakra, please, not here. We are at the far edge of the galaxy, a place the Raison Empire has been blind to. We've seen that the humans can duplicate our technology. They pose no threat now, but in a millennium, they will have developed their technology to match ours. Their numbers will grow in the billions, and their hate for us will be the same. They will pose a threat. I do not take threats lightly. It is time we stopped thinking as castaways and thought as conquerors. First, we'll need reinforcements.
You ready, Joseph?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
Whoa! Ever heard of excessive force?
I'm not getting caught unprepared again.
Okay, but if it slows the Jeep down, I'm tossing it off the side.
Why not toss the rookie out? This is a lot more handy.
Yeah, I guess saving your life and stuff isn't worth any mention at all.
We've detected a distress signal from a lookout post in the Uncharted. Scans indicate human vehicles approaching the area. This is standard investigation and elimination of any potential threats.
We saw the Raison use human vehicles in the Uncharted before.
You're right. We'll be there, Chief. Went out.
Hey, we got something on radar here.
What is it?
Vehicle. Civilian Jeep.
I see it.
Ed, give him the police siren.
You betcha.
This is the BIPD. Stop the vehicle and be cooperative and non-hostile like.
Get out of the Jeep slowly. Both of you. Hands where I can see them.
Okay. Okay, officer.
They're armed. 2 rifles.
What are you running from? Did the lookouts fend you off?
We were low on juice. We thought those folks would have some, but when we got there, they were...
Well, he gets anxious around the dead folks, and there are a lot more of them in that place. But don't cuff us or anything. We didn't do nothing wrong.
Russ, confiscate their weapons. You and Eddie will watch them till we get back.
What? No. There's dangerous folks out here, and we're low on juice. Oh, we can't go without our guns.
We'll give you enough fuel to get you to safety. After that, you're on your own. Joseph, Jean, you're with me. Let's have a look at that post. You know why I had to do that, right? You ought to know that what I did back there was nothing compared to what protocol would have me do. You have any idea how many years of incarceration unregistered Outlanders could find themselves for possession of weapons without permit? How many decades, possibly? Letting them off like that was the best thing we could have done.
All vital equipment has been taken. Some just ripped out of their stations.
I don't think those kids did this.
No, they didn't.
Joseph?
Hey kid, you alright? Joseph!
Scans indicate that it was injured.
Typical of the Raison. They don't believe in carrying their wounded, so they leave them to carry themselves once they've healed. That or they just eat them.
For the sake of ever being able to sleep again, I'm just going to say, haha, boss. Very funny.
And the Outlanders?
They're being held here for some questions.
As per regulation. They're just kids. They'll be escorted back soon.
Good work. I'm sorry I couldn't confirm whether or not the Raison were involved. Which brings me to our next discussion. As some of you are aware, the CDHP is preparing Operation Fade with the objective of eradicating the Raison threat. They're assembling individuals from the CDHP Defense Force, U-Security, Orbital Defense, and agencies I'm not supposed to know about.
And they want us, because we fought them before. The one time.
No.
What? Wait. Aren't we, like, the most qualified people on the planet?
They don't even want us as consultants?
No, they're not recruiting you or anyone at the BIPD. We're not involved.
What's wrong with us? The BIPD hasn't done anything wrong or had any bad calls. Except Land Team. jerks.
This is complete and utter bullshit! Shouldn't everyone involved in this planet's security be on top of this?
They want to keep this operation small, and that means keeping it exclusive. Only the best, which, apparently, doesn't include any of us.
She's right.
What?
Anything too grand in scale would be hard to keep undercover. Our little world is still fragile. The last thing it needs is a mass panic.
Protecting ignorance is no protection at all.
This will be our last meeting on the subject. From this point on, there will be no discussion about the Raison, or the incident in the Uncharted. You are to do your job at patrolling the Uncharted under the CDHP's jurisdiction. No getting caught up in their politics, and no engaging the Raison threat. I'm sorry, but our part is over.
To hell with this. And to hell with you!
Jean.
I joined the BIPD for a purpose, and 2 months ago it became a higher purpose. Now it's all back to hunting good-for-nothing scavengers.
So, we won't fight the Raison anymore?
No, we won't.
I know some of you are upset by this, so I'm permitting you to take the rest of the week off.
Great. More coddling.
It's the least I can do.
But they won't even talk to us. They won't let us defend our own planet because we're not skilled enough?
Maybe it's for the better. Maybe the world will be better off in the hands of others. I feel like I should say something.
Don't say nothing. This place is getting awful crowded. Too many voices. Let the dead sleep. They don't want to hear about our problems.
At least Mac can't tell me to shut up anymore.
You want to avoid being him, Green? Don't get attached. You'll last a lot longer.
Is that why you're such a jerk to me?
Call it a favor. Then again, maybe we'd be better off like them. Maybe we all would. At least we wouldn't be missing nobody.
You've all known him for years, and I only knew him for a few hours. I feel like I shouldn't be here.
We've all lost loved ones. There must be someone you lost during the war.
My birth parents. But I was only an infant at the time. I knew them even less than I knew Matt. My adopted moms never wanted to talk about the war, so before now, I never thought much of the Raison.
I've hated them for as long as I can remember, before I was even old enough to understand.
The Raison took someone from you?
Not directly. My family and I were on the UEF Croatian.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Even after years of uncovering secure files and records, I could never find out what went wrong with all those cryopods. How my father could survive a war but not being put in a box? My mother's pod didn't fail, but you know what cryofreeze did to pregnant women. I'm surprised you survived it as an infant.
Except for my eyesight.
That happened to us because of the Raison. They've gotten to all of us one way or another.
Not as badly as they got Matt and the pilot.
Ricky.
Yeah, Ricky. He died before I got a chance to learn his name. Are that many people always dropping off, just like that?
Back during the war? Yes. Just like that. Some new names and pictures are still going up here every day. That's why we could get away with adding Matt. It's starting to get crowded here.
What's that?
What the hell?
I set my mobile to notify me if Operation Fade sends any encrypted messages.
Do you ever just go home? You know, relax, have a cup of tea, and watch television? At all?
It's... Oh, shit.
What?
Raison. It's big. We have to go back to the department. My equipment there can get a better transmission.
On any other day. But you heard Sater. It's against orders.
What was it you were just saying about fighting?
Fighting? Yeah. Please tell me we're fighting something.
Yeah! Getting trigger drunk is better than getting regular drunk.
I guess I'll flag a transport.
Motion scan indicates 5 Raison in the building. One really big one in the center. We'll take him out first.
We have a visual on the Raison.
Remember, the objective is to secure the asset, undamaged, so check your fire. Move in. Fire. Sir, we found the asset, but the Raison left a decoy. Oh, fuck me.
Continue as planned.
Let's take a look here, shall we? Sergeant Tobias Quinn served the CDHP during the Human Raison War, underwent 7 years of counseling for PTSD. Corporal Jean Juarez, CDHP Academy dropout, flagged on numerous occasions for possible unauthorized access to classified information, although we lack the proof to back it up. Private Edward Lewis, suspended on 2 occasions for illegal modification of regulation vehicles. Corporal Russ Morey, former associate for several city gangs, attempted assault on another BIPD officer for, and I quote here, talking shit. Private Matthew Graham. Clean record. Killed in action during the Raison encounter. And the rookie, Private Joseph Benson, currently undergoing physical therapy after 1 day of active duty. His application for the CDHP Armed Forces was rejected due to his disabilities involving retinal cybernetics. Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't supposed to read that last part. This team isn't exactly the most reputable of your department.
Not only are we best equipped to traverse the uncharted, but it was our Theta team who first made contact with the Raison, engaged them in combat, killed a few of their number, and lived to report it all back to us.
Well, if we're to shift this operation's focus on the art of retreat, we'll be certain to consult their expertise. We will recruit only the most able crew for this operation. We'll be handpicking personnel from all of your departments. And I'm sorry, Vanessa, but Theta has told the only tale they have to tell.
Oh, fuck me.
Damn. Those fools. What did I tell you about falling for their tricks?
Wait.
Good God.
What's that?
It's the Raison transporter. They must be trying to get it back online.
I thought you said it couldn't be powered by our means.
Not for long. But a full power station? It might be something.
Great.
It'll be hours before the CDHP can get reinforcements there to stop them.
We're closer. The dropship will take us 20 minutes.
So it's up to us grunts then, huh?
Well, what are we lazing around for?
Really, Ed?
You think you're the only one that wants payback? Hey, I can be all fiery and wrathful too. From hell's heart, I stab at thee, and all that junk.
I'm ready.
For real?
You sure about this, son?
It was my first day. Now it's day 2.
We're gonna need clearance to get one of those dropships.
I can fake our clearance.
Don't.
Chief. Satyr.
The CDHP thinks you're nothing but What was the word? A disreputable bunch. And they're right. But while they're worrying about reputation, our home is at stake. Their rules of combat don't apply to the Raison. And the way I see it, when it comes to breaking rules, you are the best. You have your clearance.
Thanks, Chief.
Hell yeah!
Joseph, Jean,
4 Raison, 1 guarding the entrance.
I like those odds.
don't get cocky. One alone can take out all of us. Is there any other way inside?
There's an opening from above.
Eddie, Russ, you're with me. We'll enter from the right and hold them off. Joseph and Jean will close in at the top.
There it is.
Listen.
Shit!
Oh, crap.
Ed, draw them away from the power station.
Yeah, can do. Hey, come and get me!
Wait. Stop!
Oh, great. People. Police siren?
No. Pull up towards that building.
Is there a problem, officer?
Sound the alarm. Get everyone to lock themselves inside and barricade the doors.
Oh, and, don't panic. What's happening? Is it Outlanders?
Yeah. Lots of them. God knows how many more if we don't stop them.
Are you here to evacuate us? Is that where you brought the chopper?
Inside. Eddie, step on it.
Shit! Dead end!
Move!
Where?
Anywhere! Look out!
Well, you said anywhere.
How do we close it?
I'm not sure. Using a grenade would be worth a try.
When our army is complete again, we shall scourge your land, burn your cities, slaughter your people. Your rivers shall run red, and the sky blacken with ash.
Is he trying to kill us with poetry?
Let's hurry before he starts rhyming.
Alright, so how are we gonna do this?
We need to stay on the high ground, as long as we can see their shots coming. But I don't think we've got enough firepower to hold them off.
Guys, don't panic, but I think I got an idea.
Make it snappy.
I'm snapping it, alright?
What the hell? Think that was excessive?
You're mine.
You don't have the tiniest bit of brains, do you?
You made it.
We made it.
And you broke numerous regulations, destroying CDHP property, tapping into our private frequencies, illegally intercepting our operation. And did I mention destroying CDHP property?
What did we destroy?
Yeah, did we step on something? Shit.
The transporter. It was ours before the Raison took it.
It's better off destroyed than in the wrong hands. You should be thanking us.
Fair enough. I know we've denied your inclusion in Operation Fade, and thus any involvement with the Raison threat, but clearly there's no untangling you from this mess.
So we've proven we ain't so dumb, and now you're hiring us.
No.
So you're giving us a raise.
I'm giving your team a special privilege here at the Bureau of Interplanetary Policing and Defense. Your team will be granted exclusive, limited access to our frequencies, and permission to engage, if necessary, any Raison you encounter on your assignments. Think of yourselves as representatives for your department in the defense of humanity. You people have assisted in averting a crisis, and you have my thanks.
Much obliged, I'm sure. Mr.
DeClout, we'll be keeping in touch. I wish you the best of luck.
526 to Fountain Base. The wizard has left the building.
So, if we see Raison, we've been given the special privilege of not running away and calling for help.
I can get as much inclusion as I want, thank you very much.
It's better than sneaking around, at least.
That was a close call back there. You did good.
Oh, it wasn't much. Just pull pin, count to 3, and throw. Without the counting.
It's really good to have you back.
I didn't really want to come back. I mean, I knew that the fate of our world is at stake and all that, but part of me just didn't trust myself. that I could carry that burden without fumbling it. Still, this may sound morbid, but it wasn't just me that failed at my first fight against the Raison. It was everyone. Literally. No one got it right the first time. But this second time didn't go so bad for me. Not to make myself the representative of the human race or anything. It's just something.
Hey!
Sorry.
Normally, I wouldn't complain about having lost so many of my boys. 'Cause hey, each dead is one less share to worry about. Except that I lost 12 of my boys, stealing that piece of shit for you. You say you're gonna change the world or whatever, make things better for everyone? Well, for all I put my ass on the line for, you don't think maybe you could start making things better for me first?
I don't like rules myself, but I got one for dealing with folk like yours. Never modify a deal. I give only what's been arranged. When the job is done.
So when do I get paid?
Leonard. This is just another job to you, isn't it? Do the deed, get paid, hide in your little den and hope you're safe?
You give me a bigger cut, I might have a stronger appreciation for your work.
One way or another, Cat, you're gonna need to pick a side. There's a place for people like you in the world we're building. The CDHP's big world picture, on the other hand, looks Catron-less. Outlanders, feds, we ain't sharing this planet. Someone's gonna give, and it sure as shit won't be us.
What are you saying? You want me to help you stick it to the feds?
You already did. 'Cause of you, we got the edge.